Hey guys! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Alright, so today I'm going to be giving you guys some pointers on how to get good grades, hopefully straight A's in school, from me who's a really good student in school. That sounds really like I'm bragging, but I'm not. I'm just lucky enough to be naturally good at school, and I'm going to be sharing some of the things that I do just to stay on top of my work and to get good grades on my tests. So the first thing is literally the most important thing, the thing that I live by. And if you don't already, you need to go out and buy one, is you need to use a planner. Planners literally save my life, and it will save your life. Because planners, most of the times people get an F or like fail an assignment is because they forgot. And having a planner to writing down your assignments and checking it constantly will guarantee that you won't forget it. I know that like people don't like using planners because like you have to remember to write it down and you have to remember to check. But like if you just try hard and turn these into habits, you won't even have to think about writing down in your planner or like checking your planner because they'll just be habits and they'll come naturally. So definitely recommend getting a planner. If you take one thing out of this video, please just get a planner. I use my iPad for a planner, but my school literally gives, I think most schools give out planners. Like I sometimes use this one. This is the one that my school gave me for free. It's literally just a paper planner that has all the dates for every day. Like I just write down what I need to do. And then I check it off. I like put a line through it when I've done it so that just in case I did something wrong or I need to redo it, I can always see like what the assignment was. So I don't like erase it or anything. And then the next thing you're gonna wanna do is make taking your notes fun. So like the one thing that I love doing is taking notes because like I love taking notes and then like highlighting, underlining. And one thing that I do is like on my iPad obviously is I use GoodNotes and I use just a bunch of like fun colors that I love, like just some pastels and just some fun colors that I enjoy seeing. And like the colors will help me remember what I used in those notes. So like let's say I'm writing notes about AP World History, if I use certain colors and I can remember words and phrases if I remember those colors. I don't know if that made sense, but the colors help me remember what was in the notes. And if you don't want to spend like all that money on an iPad, which most people don't, I have like sorry, so like I was saying, having just fun pens that like I have these like zebra midliners that make me really excited to like highlight and stuff. So I definitely recommend getting some fun colors for like highlighters, pens, and stuff like that, just to make you feel like motivated and excited to make your notes look pretty. Okay, and the next one I think is one that's really important but is usually overlooked, and it's having a change of scenery. So as you see, I was in my room like one clip ago, but I moved here just for some spice. But especially if you're like online, it's best to like go and do your work and like Zooms and stuff out of your room if you can, obviously, or if you can't, just do them at your desk so that when you're in that exact spot, you'll know exactly like, okay, it's time for me to do work, you know, like right when you're in that spot, right when you're sitting at your desk, sitting at your kitchen, sitting somewhere, you know that it's time to get to work and start doing all those assignments that you need to, start checking things off your planner. So definitely change of scenery is super helpful. So the next one I have is to just make connections with your teachers. Like have good connections with your teachers basically, just by saying hi to them every morning, saying goodbye to them at the end of school, saying good morning at the beginning of the school. This just helps build like a sort of a working friendship so that you and the teacher are more comfortable talking to each other. So just in case you need some help, you're a lot more comfortable asking for help. If you need an extension for like you didn't finish it on time and you were just wondering if you turned in a day late, so much more comfortable asking. And it just overall makes your school so much easier. If your friends are at least comfortable with your teachers, then it just makes life 100 times easier. And I just 100% recommend to go and just start talking to your teachers, introduce yourself if you haven't already, and yeah, just start talking to them. Also, I feel like I'm having a TED talk. Like, especially in that last thing, I was like, just go talk to them. do what makes you happy. TED Talks. I don't know why, but... And this one is kind of connected to the one I just said, but always ask for help. If you're confused, ask. Literally asking questions is the only way. There's no way someone with straight A's doesn't ask questions. Like, the people with the best grades are the people who ask the most questions. Even if the question sounds dumb, just ask it. You do not want to have to be worrying about not knowing what you're doing. And even if it's like, she just explained it, you can ask for re-explanation, you know? So it's not like, oh, I wasn't listening, what'd you just say? You could be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you said. Can you rephrase it? You know, something like that, but ask questions. That is the road to success. That's literally how me and so many other people have A's in all of their classes. It's just by asking questions, emailing your teachers, asking them in person. You just gotta ask. You have to ask questions. Okay, so those were my 5 main tips on how to get straight A's in school. If you enjoyed this video, or even if it helped you in the slightest, please give it a thumbs up. And if you don't mind, if you want to, you can comment which helped you the most and what you do to have A's or have good grades in your school. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you guys in my next one.